All right, so let's go through what I call the 5/7 changes. This is a little bit more of a modern representation of the rhythm changes sequence. Now, one thing you should understand is that these names that I'm giving them, the 5/7 changes, the basic changes, whatnot, that is my own terminology. All right, I'm providing that terminology just so it makes it a little bit easier for you to delineate between the different sets of chord changes. Also, and just in case you don't know, the word changes means chord changes. That's a chord progression, chord changing from this chord to that chord to that chord. All right, so basically if we take a look at this, the difference that we have here is instead of going 1 to 6 minor, we go to 1, 6, 7, 2, 5. But obviously we don't call this 6, 7. Instead we call it 5, 7 of 2, right? And in this 2 chord, we could also change that into a dominant as well. So it would sound like this. I sometimes like playing those open voicings as well, just 3-note chords. Especially when you're playing down low like this, all right? But anyway, what I have written, and then this is all the same. And then you notice the second ending normally just does that 2, 5 going to the 1. And then at this point, then you would go into that B section, which is the D7 to the G7 to the C to the F. Now, for all of the different sequences in the lesson, you can use that basic B section. That basic B section, once again, is just the D7 to the G7 to the C7 to the F7. I'm going to show you some other variations on that a little bit later, okay? But for now, you can just use that when you're practicing it. Remember that it's A, A, B, A. So you're going to go A, another A, B section, then back to the A, and then you start all over again, okay? Now, that last A section, you could use also that first ending. So, okay, usually you just use that just before you get into that B section. So like that second ending where it goes 2, 5, 1. You usually just use that before going to the B section. So the first ending is for the first A, second ending is for the second A. Then you go into the B section, and then you do that A section with the first ending again. So A first ending, A second ending, B section, A first ending. There's your 32 bars, right? Anything else on this? Well, yeah, I mean, actually, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. One thing you could try doing is you could try adding in some tensions if you wanted to. Okay, so what I did here is B to a G altered. I have a sharp 9, a flat 13, C minor, F7 with a sharp 9 and a flat 13. Okay, you could also do these chords up an octave or in different, a different octave like this. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself with that F minor 7. We will be doing that in a second, though. So anyway, point is that, you could play B flat major 7 up here. I did it down here. You can also do it up here with the third on the bottom. Okay, when you go to that G7. Okay, when you go to the G7, you can add in the flat 13, the flat 9 if you want. C minor 7, F7 with sharp 5, flat 9. a flat 13. Okay, so try moving between both variations. Six minor. Okay, and actually there I should have actually gone to 2-5 to 1 and then go on to the B section, all right? But I just wanted to wrap it up. All right, so try moving between the 6 minor and then the 5-7 of 2. See which one you like better. Typically, when playing with musicians and playing rhythm changes on the bandstand, you'll find that musicians are going to do all different kinds of chord changes for this. They might do the 5-7 of 2 in this case. They might do the 6 minor, like in the basic changes. They might change it around and do some of these other alterations that we have coming up. So this is where you really have to use your ear. So what you want to do is get real comfortable soaking in each one of these different variations. So my suggestion to you is just go through the chords, just really listen to them, all right? And then if you want, what you could try doing as a little quiz for yourself, try recording each variation and then, just kind of like play them back and see if you can figure out which one it is, all right? So anyway, I'll see you in the next chapter.